is Bernie.
Bernie!
To give us a short message for tonight.
Thank you. Thank you
So much for coming. We do not know how to express our gratitude and our love for you. Everybody who came tonight are close to us, and they have all been part of our lives. Mickey, the father of Mickey, is Judge Felix Caballes, and he was there when my mother needed him. My brother went through a journey that was so great. It was very difficult. We love you all.
Thank you. No, part of the speech. Two simple words that hold such significance. Rody, thank you for your unselfishness, for being there for me, and most especially for you. I am very grateful to you for all your help and concern for me and my family. Words are not adequate to express my gratitude. Thank you for being such a great brother. I admire you for having such a big heart and compassion. You touch and change all our lives. The family is very lucky to have you. I cannot imagine how our lives would have been without you. You took so many years. As a son, you are the best son that a mother could ever have. You did your very best to make sure Mommy was very well taken care of and had a very comfortable life. You sacrificed a lot for her. You were very caring, thoughtful, and very loving to Mommy. You were also very patient and understanding to Mommy. Even sometimes, sinasabi mo, sumasakit ang ulo mo at lalamunan kasi makulit at matigas ang ulo. Ayaw makinig. So, yun. But really, Mommy was really very, very lucky because you showered her with so much love, concern, and affection. I'm sure Mommy is looking at you and is very happy and proud of you. You have been a good brother, uncle, and assumed the role of a father to our nieces Christy, Kyla, and Kat. For that, I'm really very thankful and grateful. God has blessed us through you. Thank you, and we love you very much. Happy birthday, and may God continue to bless you and I pray for your happiness, peace, and contentment in life, and especially for good health. I hope, wish, and pray that we can all be together much longer. Now, I'm not finished yet. But thank you for your applause. Rody, I want you to know that you can always count on me, and rest assured that I will always be there for you. Again, thank you very much. You are the angel in disguise. That is coming from London.
I had it very planned well in my head. I wasn't expecting to get this emotional, so it was kind of hot. I think the craziest thing about people and when they first look at someone is how easy it is to generalize or just to see the final product. And now that I'm older and I've seen my own share of disappointment and pain and heartbreak, now I really understand how amazing it is that through everything you went through, by the time you got to your success, and your happiness. You're still very much alive inside, and you wanted to share the same with everyone. A good memory that I have of you is just a few months ago when we had dinner. You put your hand on my shoulder and you said, "Anton, it's really nice to see you smiling." And although that was a very simple sentence, that meant a lot to me because just with those words, you showed compassion, you showed understanding, and you showed acceptance of my happiness. So thank you very much for that. And since then, not only have you kept the smile on my face, but you've actually added to it. So thank you very much for that. And I really hope you understand how much of an impact, like my mom said, you make to all of our lives just by being who you are. I hope that during my good times that I'm able to continually change other people's lives, the way you have. Or really, you inspire me to do that in my own. Thank you.
All of you know that I'm not the best at speaking in public, so I thought I'd start off with my favorite quote by Jacob Riis. When nothing seems to help, I think of the stonecutter hammering away at his rock without so much as a crack showing in it. Yet at the 101st blow, it will split in two, and I know it was not that blow that did it, but all that had gone before. Now, a few of you may be wondering why I chose this quote. But it's pretty much simple when you think about it. Rody and stonecutter. They're pretty much physically built the same way. Uncle Rody, you have shown us that with hard work and unyielding faith, that it's possible for each and every one of us to dream and live the impossible. This is why, out of all the things you have ever shared with us, I believe hope is the greatest gift you have given us. Hope that overwhelming odds can always be beaten. And hope that some way and somehow, tomorrow will always be better than today. That's what you have given your siblings. That's what you've given my generation. And because you give away hope like it's candy in your pocket, even my daughter's life is blessed by your presence. Look around you, Uncle Rody. Look at all the people whose lives you've touched. I know I speak for everyone when I say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you and happy birthday. For us, at the very least, you've made the world a much better place than you found it.
Magandang gabi ulit sa inyong lahat. Masayang-masaya ako at nagkaroon tayo ng ganitong pagtitipon para pasalamatan ng isang taong importante sa ating buhay. Ayon sa ating reyna nung isang araw, 1 minuto lang daw ang dapat na pagkasalita dito. Oo, ayoko kasi mabihan. Sabi niya. Pero parang kulang ang 1 minuto. Para magpasalamat at mag-alala sa lahat ng binigay mo sa amin. Recently, nagpunta kami ng Disneyland ng anak ko at hindi ko makakalimutan yung unang beses na nagpunta ako doon at ikaw nagdala sa amin doon. Hindi ko makakalimutan yung pagpapunta mo sa amin ng bata kami sa US. Punta mo namin kung saan-saan sa parte ng mundo, sa Pilipinas, kung saan-saan. Pero higit sa lahat, hindi ko makakalimutan ang walang asawa mong pag-alaga at pag-spoil sa aking mommy. Kung hindi, siguro dahil sa'yo. Mahirap. Pero dahil nandyan ka, alam kong magiging okay siya kahit pa paano. At dahil dyan, sa dami ng binigay mo sa amin, nais kong suklian kahit kakunti yung mga binigay mo sa amin. Gina. Para sa'yo, Rody, happy birthday!
Thanks to keep this short. First and foremost, I want to thank you, Uncle Rody, for all the things you have done. Not only for us, whole Samson family, but for making sure that each and every one of us individually are doing well in our personal lives and are secured every day. By simply just asking, you're texting us, how are you? How are you doing? How are your mom? It's those little things that make us see that you really just want to make sure that we are all right, that we are happy with ourselves. And I know we all joke about you invoking drama with family, but at the end of the day, I think all you really want is to solve everyone's problems quickly because you don't want any disputes or arguments in the family. You just want everything to be solved quickly. You have touched our lives and how much of an impact you've given to us. And that's it. Thank you, Maron. Happy birthday.
I cannot handle my emotions right now. So I think that I didn't prepare. No, I did prepare, but it's too many. There's too many stories to tell. There's so many emotions to feel. But what everyone has said is absolutely correct about Uncle Rody. His level of generosity is something that I cannot comprehend. A long time ago, not a long time ago, but when my mother passed away 16 years ago, it was completely devastating. Every fear that I could have ever had came up all of a sudden. And one of the most, I thought to myself, oh my God, my mom is gone, and I won't see my cousins again. I won't see my uncle again. And then I'm going to be stuck in the house with my dad. Oh my God. Many of you know what that means. But then here comes Uncle Rody doing his thing all over, taking care of everything. Oh, we gotta do this and this and this and this and this. And ever since then, I never lost sight of him. He was always there. And my point is that he stepped up in such a way that I could never have expected. I could never have anticipated. Uncle Rody's like more than a father. He's a friend, he's your teacher. He'll support you no matter what, and he'll give you the best advice that he can. You always show a level of caring that is just always there. And there was a quote that I read with Catherine one day, and it said something along the lines of, it was from The Secret, and it was, once you take care of your own joy, and you take care of yourself and you make yourself happy, joy just flows from you like a natural stream. And that's you, Uncle Rody. You just emit such love all the time. And I can't thank you enough for everything. I never felt alone. And I never felt alone all this time since my mom has been away. Every time I see you, I always think of her, and she's smiling through you, and you're doing your work for her, and I just feel so blessed all the time. So I thank you so much, and I love you so much. And that's all I can say.
My shadow makeup cannot withstand this. Sheena has had to make it up 3 times now, but I will try my best. Okay. A lot of wonderful things always come to mind when we think of you, your unending love for your family. But another magnificent thing about you is your bravery. Bravery in coming to a new world to support your family at such a young age. bravery in choosing to love and accept yourself for who you are during a time that was less tolerated and accepted, and bravery to stand your ground in all your beliefs. I hope you know that not all of us are as lucky to be as courageous as you. We want you to know that it is your fearlessness that helps us face the world and show the world who we really are and who we really love. It is because we have seen your bravery and we have seen you overcome your struggles that we choose to be happy and live our lives as best we can. You are someone to look up to as well as someone to strive to be. We thank you for being the welcoming and warm person that you are. We thank you for everything that you do and everything that you are. We are very lucky to see you live in all your glory and fabulousness. We love you.
Rody, I just wanted to say thank you so much for the opportunity for Kai, Ryan, and I just to be here. Mike, Rainier, and Michaela really wanted to be here, and they just send their love and their greetings from San Diego. But we're so grateful to be here. I know I have to say this within a minute, so I'm going to do this. As I was writing a short speech for Uncle Rody, because I can't make this 30 minutes like I did for my retirement speech. But one thing I realized is that, if I examine the words generosity and obligation, what comes to mind is that they are so different, just the different motivations. And the thing that reminds me so much about you, Uncle Rody, and like everybody else said, that generosity, it comes from the heart. And honestly, obligation comes really from a sense of duty. And one thing, and there's a lot of things I appreciate about you, but I just couldn't be more grateful for the generosity that comes from within you. And it reminds me so much of just what you have taught me. You have no obligation to do what you do, but you do it, and you do it with a cheerful heart. In fact, you make a difference in people's lives, and you do it all the time, cheerfully, and it's never ending. Thank you so much for your selflessness and taking care of the Samson family. My family and I wish you many more blessings, many more birthdays, and then just a whole rest of the night filled with love and encouragement. Happy birthday.
Whenever I felt like there were times where my mom and my dad would be fighting, and you know how that was. So you would show up. I remember you showing up, and every time you showed up, you would be in the middle of them, and you'd talk to my dad and say, "Okay, what is it that you are having a problem with?" And then you'd hear him turn to my mom. "What is it that you're having a problem with?" You'd hear both sides, but right away, even as a kid, even though I didn't speak much, I noticed you have such a calmness to you. And when you face problems, you know how to face the problem, looking for a solution, and not getting lost in the insecurities and the critical, how critical we can be of each other. You have that focus about you, and I've always appreciated that about you, and I feel like it's helped me in my relationship. And so the memory that I'm going to share, the memory that because they asked us to share a memory and kind of, go from there. The memory I have, I had just graduated college, and I guess you noticed that I hadn't been dating, I was very shy, I was very awkward, and you were actually trying to set me up with Uncle Alex's nephew. And I forgot his name, but he was very handsome. He was my type. He had dark hair and glasses. That's all I mean. And I just remember him. We were talking at one of your parties, and he was there, and he asked me a question, and I think I answered really shortly, and I was so nervous, and I just walked away. And I was like, okay. And then a few days later, you approached me and said, "Kyla, so what did you think of him?" And I said, "No, he seems very nice." And then you were like, "Kyla, so you're very quiet, huh? You're very shy. You're very demure and very sweet, huh?" And I said, "I don't know what." And you said, "Well, honey, in my 20s, I was nothing like you." And for me, I just love how accepting you are of all of us, how different all of us can be. And you really, of course, we all have our flaws and we tease each other you're there, but you really look for the beauty in all of us. And you don't get tired of doing it. And you are the strongest proof that I have in my own life, that in my belief that in order to be successful in anything, you continuously have to be giving more than you're expecting to receive. And you do that all the time. And you don't even stop, and it brings a smile to you, and I can see it. You have the best energy, and you really, really have impacted all of us, and me in particular. And I don't feel I would be as confident in my own skin as I am today if I hadn't had you in my life ever. So thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Uncle Rody, happy 49th birthday. Without you and your continuous help throughout all of our years, so many things would have been so difficult to achieve, if not probably very close to impossible. Anyways, one of the talks that Uncle Rody and I had, this is, oh my god, I just deleted it.
There's a deleted note.
Where is it?
There's a deleted note.
Where did it go? Oh, here. I'm shaking, by the way. I don't know if you can. Okay. So one of the conversations Uncle Rody and I had over 13 years ago, you probably don't remember this, but kind of ended like this. He said, "Don't be silly, John C. You'll never have as much money as I have." It was in a happy, not intended to be rude kind of way, but it was true then, it's probably extremely true now. But anyways, I'm not sure if I responded, but I remember how I felt. I was, just like all of us, were a little emotional, and I was a little hurt, because at that time I felt like Uncle Rody didn't think I was capable of making this insane amount unknown to me. You see, at the time I really didn't think that, I really did think that money was the root of happiness. And Uncle Rody was just basically telling me, don't be silly. So anyways, that summer, I remember graduated with Brian. I worked 3 jobs. I remember being able to buy everybody gifts at Christmas time. This is when the cousins in the Philippines came to the States. And it was so much fun to see excitement and happiness through everyone's face. And it made me feel really good to contribute to that. And I'm not sure, maybe you guys know, 3 words Mom used to say that always made me laugh. And I think it was because of her delivery. But she would say, really and truly. Right? I don't know, I mean, it was just really and truly. Everything was really and truly. Really and truly. Well, I'm going to use it now. I really and truly enjoyed all of the priceless times we've all spent together as a family. All the buffet breakfasts, buffet brunches, buffet dinners, all of the vacations and family gatherings, special occasions, and now we have been able to attend. Uncle Rody, you have directly and indirectly affected my life positively in so many ways. And I hope that I've made you proud. I hope that we've all made you proud. And I've just been so thankful for being a part of these experiences, amazing times with the family. Sorry, I'm just reading. And I know that all this time I've been looking for something that's been in my face all these years. And it's actually family is the root. And it's the ultimate happiness. It's not money. So I'm just thankful and happy birthday, everyone.
Kat, first of all, thank you, Uncle Rody. So we all say that a lot, probably almost every single day. So today, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful I got to grow up with Lola, that I'm close to all of my family, and that I get to spend my Sunday evenings with you, eating dinner, watching my favorite TV shows. I'm thankful that when I think back, I have so many great memories, that the sad memories that I do have can't change the fact that I have a happy life. And a big reason I can say that is because of you. And I don't know if you realize it, but you have taught me a lot. So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to look at life and to focus on what's important and to not take all the other things too seriously. Thank you for always being there and being the person who makes me feel like I'm home. Thank you for stepping up and being my dad, my second mother, my uncle, and my friend. Thank you for giving me everything that I have ever wanted and for giving me everything I could ever need. Thank you, Uncle Rody. I say that a lot, and that's what I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for you.
Liza. Happy birthday, Uncle Rody. And I really, truly, and really, what? Thank you so much for the kindness and unconditional love that you share with myself and my family. I've fallen flat on my face, and yet you pick me up several times. And you just do it like as if nothing. I'm just so proud to be a part of this crazy and insane but loving Samson family. We've had so many ups and downs, and still we continue to uplift one another. And you help us, give us strength every day. You just make everything so easy, and we just can't thank enough. I've learned how to be happy because you've actually said that you have to choose to be happy. You know, and we have this bonding times and competitions, whether it be bowling or costume parties or any holidays, and it's always going to be a part of my memory. You've taught us that relationships are really what we make out of it, and we are just our own source of happiness, that we are going to be alone, but we have each other in a way. I just love, and now I don't know what to say anymore. Pretty much everyone here who has said everything from the bottom of their heart, and that how much you touched us, all of the courage and the bravery, and you just make life so much wonderful every minute of the day, because you just make it so easy. Gosh, you just make it so easy. But anyway, I think I'm running out of time. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Uncle Rody. Happy birthday. I hope that you had a great time with tonight's full-fledged all-star production. We also hope that with tonight's event, you would see and feel how you're greatly valued and appreciated. I am sure that all of us here in this room have tremendous amounts of gratitude that we would like to express, but no amount of thanks will ever be enough. Your generosity and thoughtfulness can never be understated, because there will literally be none of this if it weren't for you. I would like to thank you for all that you have done for each and every one, most especially to my family and my mom. The queen cannot contain her emotions. For giving her all forms of support and being a constant in her life. Sometimes when Carlos and I would have random conversation, I would tell him that I would still be living in Binondo or downtown Manila if it weren't for Uncle Rody. I would have to endure commuting longer if it weren't for Uncle Rody. If I used the public transport long enough, I would probably look old. I would have known a different world, most probably a world with fewer and ugly options. If it weren't for you, Uncle Rody, I would have known and experienced a different quality of life. If it weren't for Uncle Rody, there would not be any family gathering such as this to attend. You brought the family close. I wouldn't have the chance to get to know my cousins and my aunts and uncles and be close to them and have that kind of family support system. Can you just all imagine if us five were only the ones here in Achi's or Sheena's wedding, because all of you guys are in the US, or not ever having wonderful and crazy memories or really fun Christmas gatherings? Again, all of these wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you. The list will never end, but bottom line is that God has blessed us all, and you have been the chosen instrument or person. And it has been a privilege, and will always be a privilege to celebrate you, Uncle Rody. We love you.